Hey guys, Kevin Cage back with another daily cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you like what you see, and let's get right into the information today. So pretty cool here. Instamatch Global actually responded to us here in the XRP community. So again, they said right here, a great example of how smart, leading-edge fintech, financial technology regulations can boost the creation of an ecosystem for innovation and technology. My guy, I Am Legion, of course, directly asks them, when are you going live on Corda? Obviously, we have a screenshot here supporting this with, look right here, R3 Settler via XRP, and just kind of talking about that. And again, Corda Settler is a DApp, a decentralized application, distributed application for settlement, which is the key word here, especially allowing liquidity throughout the entire financial ecosystem. And Instamatch Global straight up answers. They said, our front end is ready. We are just closely monitoring developments between Swift and XRP before we make our final choice of payment providers. That's awesome. And again, Bane, thanks for tagging me in this. Appreciate it. But all right. So again, the choices between those two, Swift and XRP, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum. This is one use case. I believe other cryptos will succeed. Some will fail. But in terms of settlement, guys, it has always been XRP to solve the payments problem of today. Now, right here, I just wanted to address this. There is a scam rampant on YouTube. There is a fake Ripple account with over 22,000 subscribers. They're literally just saying some type of interview or giveaway. If you see any of this and you believe that when you send somebody your XRP cryptocurrency money and you will get more, back in exchange, that is ridiculous. That does not happen. There is no such thing as easy money. Please protect yourselves and share this around and report this YouTube channel. Okay. Right here, so we got Michael, Val5 links. Crypto exchanges say there's no need for alarm after, look at this, 875 million XRP moves to unknown wallets in giant transfers. Obviously, the XRP community loves tracking all of this. This is nearly 1 billion XRP. Now, it does not mean that this is, completely just all this volume that's accounted for. Some of this is actually just moving to custody and being held and stored accordingly. So don't get too excited, but this is awesome. And you often wonder why they're moving this. And again, makes you wonder. Then right here, XRP Research Center, XRP Center, interesting transactions validated by the XRP ledger today. Now, a lot of this has been moved. Keep in mind, in my last video, I did address that a lot of the ledger volume has been based on IOUs, not necessarily XRP. Either way, it makes me more bullish. It's good to see utilization and things moving on the XRPL. But again, we got a few exchanges, Bitstamp, Poloniex, Ripple, Bittrex, moving, hundreds of millions in some cases, as we can see here, 300 million XRP, others just a few million, then look, 1.2 billion. So some pretty big transfers. And again, Bitstamp moved its funds to custody. Now, are regulations upon us? Are they simply just moving as what kind of security initiatives do they have? Just things to question, but don't, waste your time looking too into it. Again, I invest upon fundamentals and what I see solving real problems in demand today. Next, Pompliano, of course. So huge Bitcoin guy, podcast, kind of a big advocate for Bitcoin proof of work, and has a podcast and truly does monetize the content. And right here, Uber announced digital wallets and streaming payments yesterday. They are being very clever about how they push into digital money. But make no mistake, Uber is now in the digital money game. Just a matter of time before we see every company, every company does it. Notice he doesn't say Bitcoin because he knows Bitcoin cannot scale. It is too expensive. It is not meant for payments if it's, speculative and as a store of value. And, if you guys want to argue it's decentralized, that's awesome. It could see phenomenal growth. Maybe it'll see 100,000, who knows? Or it'll go and, bounce between 6K and 20K. Nobody knows. And I for sure don't. So don't let anybody fool you. If they say they have all the answers, they do not. Nobody does. Right here, Lee SPQR just simply retorted with an old document that I believe Ripple created this, and just pretty funny. So obviously, global payments with Ripple. What asset is literally built for payments? XRP, the center of the ecosystem, allowing to be a bridge asset between all of these walled gardens, walled countries, walled, ACH Fedwire networks, and we can team this up and combine this with ILP. And notice here, no risk, low cost, instant settlement, and then one API. So easy to roll out for any companies or organizations. We see Amazon, Uber, we see huge groups listed right here, and just connect it right to Ripple. And boom, you can settle with ODL, on-demand liquidity, ODL. So love that. Just, again, just to point it out in a polite manner and show what's up. All right here, Michael Burns sharing this, the swell agenda or the itinerary for 2019 in Singapore. I'm just going to go through this briefly for anybody that wants to know who's speaking at it as of now. So we can see 7 a.m., private meetings, breakfast, blah, 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 blah. We got a morning keynote here with the former Reserve Bank of India governor and chief economist for the International Monetary Fund, Pretty cool. And I do not know many other organizations that at least, grow a digital assets ecosystem and have huge groups like the BIS, the International Monetary Fund, the Federal Reserve, anybody there. And again, maybe not Federal Reserve, but again, former Reserve Bank of India. So again, and remember that video I just showed about the Reserve Bank of India potentially going live at end of year. Right here, digital assets, regulatory outlook for foreseeable future. Got a fireside chat. Right here, the future of digital banking. And then I believe his name is Piyush Gupta, CEO and director at DBS Bank. Could we see some type of announcement utilizing XRP with DBS? Again, I'll believe it when I see it. Try to keep expectations low. Anything good news is awesome. But again, I am bullish because this has been the best year in terms of developments for both XRP and the XRP ecosystem as a whole. Way outside of just mere remittance payments. And then let me go to the next day really quick. We got morning keynote, CEO of Bcash. We got global payments that finally work, Ripple. We got from zero to global instant payments using digital assets with Alex Holmes, CEO of MoneyGram. Wow. The world's second largest money transfer service, praising XRP and wanting to scale faster than ever. Brad seems to say, well, we have to go slower. We have to make sure we're compliant and build liquidity over time. But we will see what happens. Maybe he's just being conservative and they really want to hype it up during this conference. Again, we got UBRI, which is cool. Blockchain and payments, the flywheel set in motion. And for those of you that are very tech savvy or have a lot of business acumen, you're aware of that whole concept of the flywheel. And once you kind of set that up and create automation, it's only going to get more and more powerful. It's really set to automate. And I'm very excited for the potential of this with XRP especially because as we know, the more adoption, the network effects, just like when you have a phone, it becomes more valuable. When more of people in your network have a phone, you can utilize it with XRP or XRapid, now on-demand liquidity. It'll actually build liquidity within these order books, increase more cost savings and reduce slippage and pretty much just guarantee settlement finality the fastest way possible. And I mean, we're talking saving billions upon trillions of dollars per year for these financial groups. Last one, XRP Crypto Wolf. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, said he's bullish and thinks Bitcoin and stablecoins are here to stay. Brad Garlinghouse said stablecoins would not change anything since people would still need interoperability between all of these, and that's where XRP comes in as that bridge asset on a permissionless basis. Completely agnostic if you want to go over the Interledger protocol as well, I might add, and not to mention fees, scalability, speed. You get the gist. Now, I don't know if Brad truly believes this or if he's just trying to say this as the CEO of Ripple, just saying, yep, Bitcoin, all cryptocurrency, stablecoins are here to stay. But he does say that all cryptocurrencies that do survive will come based off of utility and regulatory compliance and the demand that they're solving a real problem and not just searching for a problem to fix that isn't there. All right, guys, I've talked enough. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, and let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks.